Hi folks, welcome back to another Baggins International video. You join us for a few clips from the Peak to Peak challenge that we featured on Twitter the other day, and effectively the scene is set. So myself, the Captain and Ginger Chaos all have to get a pickup truck, doesn't matter what sort, could be any total free reign on pickup choice, and rendezvous back at the airport. Unfortunately, we all chose the same pickup, which was the Vapid Bobcat XL. As you can see from this particular shot here, we've all chosen slightly different colour schemes. And the idea was that we would aim to go to the top of Mount Chiliad and aim to go across the top of the peak, down and then over to Mount Josiah, in a sort of an epic overnight road trip extravaganza. Anyway, as you know, sometimes these things don't sort of pan out as expected, and if you stay tuned to the end of the video, you'll see an unbelievably massive crash. The second of two rather substantial misadventures on this particular trip. So basically we'll start our way up the side of the mountain here, and we're venturing up this sort of dirt track, aiming to come in from the east heading west. And so far so good, the truck seems to be reasonably okay. Now none of these, bearing in mind we've all chosen the same truck, are four-wheel drive, which is somewhat problematic. And also the first person mode in the truck is really rather nice, but with the dust effect, spectacular, but incredibly difficult to drive with. So a few offs were had, and anyway, mostly recoverable, and mostly managed to make it back onto the trail. But the road holding of these particular trucks is not something I would recommend as a top feature if you were going in to buy one. Just be aware, utterly useless in terms of proper off-road capability. It was only that boulder there that saved me from flying off the edge of the cliff to oblivion. Anyway, so we've sort of regrouped here, most halfway up, or quarter of the way. In fact, we probably haven't even started the primary ascent. Anyway, we're working on it. So again, this lovely sort of dust and headlight effect, really spectacular. As always in these videos, just trying to capture some of the additional scenery as well as the sort of core adventure. And you know, making reasonable, if not steady progress on the way up. So we are coming up to a little break where we thought we would just have a little bit of a stop and do a bit of tailgating. I'm not 100% sure if that's an appropriate phrase, but anyway, we'll pull over, just stop the cars and hop out for a bit, maybe have a cigarette and a beer. See where we go from there. So as you can see, we'll look back down over Grapeseed, and I just thought I would jump in the back of Captain's truck here, see what was what. Mandatory flare gun activity. Unfortunately, I think I'd run out of flares at this point. Here comes Ginger Chaos, just pulled up in his suitably orangey truck, and just keep your eyes open for some excellent footwork here between trucks. I mean, that is really a skill. I'm not sure I succeeded myself there, just sort of more plonked onto the ground and pulled myself up onto the roof. But there you go. I think Ginger Chaos has really got this truck jumping nailed down. It's more tricky than you think. Anyway, a little bit of a oh goodness, that's a somewhat unfortunate tumble he's had there. Oh, spectacular! Not sure that could be recreated. Anyway, so we've had a little bit of a break. We'll hop back in the trucks. I think we'll carry on up the hill and see where we go from there. Now, this adventure is probably pretty familiar for most people, and I think pretty much everyone has made the effort to get up Chiliad in a vehicle at some point, and it isn't, it's not too difficult, especially with the new 4x4s. Like the Karin or the Sand King, things like that have actual proper traction. These are slippery little blighters. Anyway, so far so good. So we're heading up the hill, dust cloud in face, pretty much mandatory unless... Oh goodness me! Ginger Chaos has had a bit of a situation there. It seems to have clipped a boulder. Better get out and see if we can see where he's got to. Good lord! Nope, completely disappeared. Can't even hear anything. Get the scope out. Have a look. Nope, nothing. Absolutely completely disappeared. Apparently by this point he's already got down to the village, so I mean the speed of the descent must have been really quite something. So that leaves myself and the captain a little bit of a quandary, whether we carry on without him, wait for him, or bail out on the trip entirely and head back down the mountain. So while we were sort of debating our options, I think we sort of came down on the side. You know, we'll head down. A little bit of time passed, obviously. It's got a tad lighter, but we made some progress. Decided to go forward in predominantly third-person view because first person was causing treacherous driving conditions. And then, you know, we really did realise that actually Ginger Chaos was never going to get back, so we thought, well, let's take a descend down. I thought I'd give the captain a little bit of a nudge there, and I hadn't realised it started such an enormous crash. But anyway, I'll just let you enjoy this. Anyway, check back for some more Baggins International videos soon. Take care, bye.